Noah, two-parter first. How you feeling?
Oh, I feel good. I feel good. I mean, if it were regional, super regional, Omaha on Tuesday, I would have been in the lineup, but just an early precaution early in the season. Didn't want to make it any worse.
You've been in this rivalry a few times now. Has there ever been a time in between trying to win the game where you just kind of looked around and appreciated how fun and how festive this weekend can be?
Yeah, I mean, the very first game I was here was the walk-off TJ hit. I mean, just taking that in like the ninth and 10th inning, very late in the game. I mean, it was just unbelievable to look at and see all our fans and see all their fans and see their team really want to win. Look in our dugout, look around, everybody wants to win so bad. It's truly a special rivalry.
No, we were talking earlier about Clemson's arms. Obviously, it's a staff that's off to a really nice start. Kind of walk us through your prep for a big weekend series. When you start looking at tape on some of these guys, say particularly the Friday guy, how much time do you have to digest, what you're going to be going up against, scouting report and so forth?
Well, the coaches will send it out. I think Coach Curran sent it out late last night. I mean, obviously, with them being our big rival, you know who they are. So most of the guys are older. They pitched against us before, even if they didn't start. You have a good sense about it early on, but you really start diving into it probably like a few days before. But, I mean, the preparation doesn't change. Just because it's a big rivalry doesn't mean you do anything differently. You just keep looking, you keep working hard, and you got to get to them in the game.
Noah, Coach said that this is a series that can help you guys down the road. Obviously, this is early on in the season, but it's an emotional series. How does that kind of help you guys and learning about your teammates and how they handle emotional games, especially that's something that's going to happen down the stretch too?
That's a good one. I feel like playing early season games against in a big environment and stressful environments, fun environments. I mean, I feel like that really prepares you for the rest of the season. I know playing in games where it's going to be close. If you're going to make it to Omaha, you're going to play in some close games. So playing against Clemson this early in the season and before SEC play, where we know we're going to have some close games, it's a really good benchmark for going into the rest of the season.
No, it was this time a year ago where Carmen broke his foot against Clemson and obviously missed the year. How much of an impact did that have on last season, just having to shuffle everything and losing your ace pitcher?
Yeah, losing any part of a team's always a big struggle. Obviously, Carmen was a big part of our team last year, and losing him this early was tough. But the thing I'm most proud of last year's team is how we stuck together and we fought through it no matter what. We didn't have great results on the field, but I don't think you could look at anybody and say that we gave up. So I think that's really important.
Noah, what would be the best advice you could give one of your younger teammates who will be playing in this rivalry series for the first time, especially from the aspect of playing the same rival 3 consecutive days, 3 different venues?
Well, I'd say 2 things. The first thing would be, it's just baseball. It's no different than playing anybody else. You've been doing it for however long you've been doing it, 10 years plus. So, it's no different. But the second thing I would say is it's definitely special. Clemson, South Carolina is one of the biggest rivalries in the country. So, at some point I would say, like, when you're out there and you look at all the fans at all the 3 different venues, just take a step back and realize how special it is that you get to be involved in this. That's what I would tell them.
Colin.
How do you feel like the offense has performed through 8 games, and how do you feel like it's advanced since the end of last year?
I think the offense is. I thought we've done a pretty good job. I feel like our goals as a team, as I've said it before, is getting on base and scoring runs. Obviously, you have to get on base to score runs, and you have to score runs to win games. So I feel like, we have guys like George Khalil. He's got 7 hit by pitches or something like that on the year. We got guys with a good amount of walks. We got guys reaching on air. We got guys running down the baseline as hard as they can, just trying to get on base so they know that we can score runs. We have more stolen bases. We have a lot of different things going into this. We're not trying to hit home runs. I feel like we've made improvements from last year, and I feel like these improvements will continue to get better throughout the year. And I feel really confident in our offensive approach.
Noah Marcus often spoken about the pressure of having to win at South Carolina, especially win these rivalry games. As players, do you guys feel any of that pressure to win for him or anything in that vein?
I mean, I wouldn't say the pressure for him. I would not say we feel the pressure to win for really anybody. I feel like the pressure is like, I mean, you come to this program expecting to have pressure. You expect to come to a place like South Carolina that's has such a great history, and you expect to win games. So you expect to come in and be challenged, and it's going to be tough. But I mean, that's the fun of it. I mean, you don't want to come someplace where it's going to be easy. You want to be pushed. You want to be tried. So going out there and having those difficult games, difficult practices is, I mean, that's what you come here for.
Talk a little defense for a minute. These two parks that you'll be in on Saturday and Sunday as an outfielder, still relatively new for you. How much time do you spend trying to prepare yourself and familiarize yourself with the unique setting? Clemson has had that slope in the outfield at times you have to deal with, and obviously, the park here in Columbia is one that none of us have that much experience in. What are your thoughts on that?
I would say it's just pivotal to get a lot of good reps during batting practice and just getting a lot of live balls off the bat, or as many as you can during batting practice. So that way, when the game comes, you at least have some sort of feel. And then before that, even going out there and just seeing what the dimensions are like, seeing how many steps you get before you can run into the wall, just see how much foul territory there is. I think those things are all very important, but I think it really comes down to getting reps in batting practice.